There they are, dude.
There they are. Go, 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 go! Go, go, go! Carefully. Verify, verify.
In this video, we will document some cases where the Mexican armed forces use force to repel, control, and neutralize aggression correctly without a pause. The first video we will document shows elements of the Mexican army during a hostile situation in the city of Matamoros, Tamaulipas, where after being attacked by the crews of at least units is identified in a white suburban, and a chase begins where the use of force is justified in accordance with the procedures established by the national law on the use of force, since it was under Rio, the current and imminent aggression and the life or physical integrity of outsiders and the military personnel themselves were put at risk, resorting to the use of CCO level force to repel and counteract highly dangerous resistance. As additional information, we had already documented this video in 2024, but this time a more extended version was released with more graphic material to provide greater context and to see how the elements of the Mexican army are well trained in situations like this, since during the pursuit they wait for the right moment to repel the aggression, avoiding putting at risk the lives of civilians who were not involved in the events that were circulating on the road.
They're shooting. Shoot, dude. At my command.
Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude.
Hold on.
Hold on, hold on.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot, asshole.
Over there.
There. Shoot. No, really dumb, dude. Space. Let's go. Let's go and kick ass, dude. Slow down. Slow down, dude.
There's trucks. They're shooting.
Yes, I know, but there are people. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Here's this guy.
As you could see at the end of this case, the Mexican military managed to repel and successfully neutralize the aggressor vehicle after catching up with them, sahawat them. In this second case that happened recently in the city of Nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas, in the Nueva Era neighborhood, it shows elements of the National Guard. Moments after having been attacked and having been started a pursuit to be able to locate the aggressors who were traveling in a Toyota Tundra pickup truck. The National Guard convoy is accompanied by the armored tactical vehicle known as the Scorpion, which provides support in urban areas in case of ambushes. In this city of Nuevo Laredo, which, as we have documented before in other videos, is one of the most hostile cities to be a soldier, not only in Mexico, but in the world. So during the patrols carried out by both the Mexican Army and the National Guard in this city, military convoys are accompanied by armored vehicles, since an ambush can occur at any time of day. And this video is an example of the National Guard's response capacity during these types of situations in this city on the border with the United States. School KUZ.
It was dead. Yes, they were peeking out. Here on the left.
The left. Here on the left. Here on the left.
It's a Tundra. It's a silver Tundra.
Here they were, standing here. We're both taking their helmets out like this at 6.
They are the mother's sons. Where did they go? They're guys.
There they were standing, gang. He was looking over there. Why don't you step on his ass, gang?
And he saw.
There they are.
There they are. The following case also occurred in Tamaulipas, on a third road where soldiers who were patrolling were attacked by the occupants of a white Ford F-150 pickup truck. We had already documented this video at the end of 2024, but this time we show a more extended version with more images of the beginning and end of the attack, demonstrating the Mexican Army's response capacity in a highly dangerous resistance situation.
He's going there. Hey, I'm gonna move.
Attack. Hit.
Go, 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 go. Kill them, kill them. Fuck them.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Carefully.
Check, check.
Down with security.
As you could see in this case and in the other cases, the Mexican military had no other option than to use level 5 force classified as lethal force, in which the use of firearms in charge is available to repel highly dangerous resistance in accordance with the rules, principles, and procedures accepted on the use of force applicable when the armed forces act in public security tasks, and the application of force is necessary to repel, counteract, or neutralize acts of resistance. As another additional piece of information, you may wonder, what is highly dangerous resistance? It is defined as conduct of violent action carried out by one or more persons using violence, threats with or without weapons to cause serious injury or death to another person, or members of the security institutions refusing to obey legitimate orders communicated directly by the obligated aid subjects who have previously identified themselves as the authority. Firearm use is allowed against highly dangerous resistance, as is the use of lethal force, also known as Level 5 force sa mas. We hope you enjoyed the video. We try to provide an educational context for these types of videos, which is why it may seem like we are talking a lot about it. It is necessary so that YouTube does not impose restrictions on these reports. This report was made for What's Next.
That's pretty crazy. So yeah, that's what they do, guys. It's what they do. You have no idea how crazy and bad it is. You really don't know. But these cartels, they do not mess around when it comes to their money. They will kill for it. Like, they will harm people, and sometimes it's not even about the money. Sometimes you could piss them off and they just end up killing a whole lot of people. You don't know how bad it is until you see the news. And it's not just the news, but sometimes if you have family living there, sometimes they ask for prayers, or it really depends. But sometimes they're even too afraid to talk about the cartels that's around their area, because for them it's a major risk for it to be talked about in the open. And yeah, cartels are not nice, guys. They are not nice. And yeah, they do take up arms with I say about teenage boys. They could start real young, but it really depends on them. However, it's a free game. They mostly take up men, but then again, you don't know if women is already in a gang like that. And it's not no gang, it's an actual organization that they got under the belt of the government, right? But it's crazy how they get into politics like that. But I could get a whole segment on this, right? But yeah, it's real. It's very, very real to beat these people. And it's terrible. It's absolutely terrifying.